This is Phil Bell on the Daily Mojo with your morning update. It's time to talk about Kamala Harris. I know you don't want to, but we will. First of all, let me start by thanking all of you great patriots out there in internet land. In the last week, you've memed Kamala Harris far more than anyone's memed Crooked Hillary over her entire career. And I think that's amazing. And you know what else? I also believe that those memes, whether they are funny or whether they are cutting, are exactly in keeping with what the founding fathers believed our politicians should be treated to. Because remember, when America was created, we were leaving a king, and therefore having fun with the politicians is something that's very patriotic. But I want to talk about some of the memes and those related to her sexual escapades. You see, the last time we really memed somebody for their sexual escapades, it was Bill Clinton. And every time we did it, it actually made him stronger, because it turned out that there were many men who wished they could be doing what Bill Clinton was doing, and many women who were attracted to Bill Clinton. Therefore, every attack got him more votes and more popularity. And I worry that the same thing could happen with Kamala Harris. Now think about it. Today, we live in OnlyFans culture where it is acceptable for a woman to use her body to make money. Likewise, there are a lot of men out there who think OnlyFans and so forth is a great idea. That means the more and more that we attack Kamala Harris about that, the more and more likely it is that people will think she's great to vote for. And they will ignore things like her desire to ban fracking. They will ignore things like her desire to ban plastic straws. Think about that for a second. A presidential candidate who could be focused on anything in the world, but she is concerned with how you are consuming your drink. This is an example of somebody who should never be president and who should never be considered to be president by any major political party. Yet she is on the cusp of being the Democrats' nominee and could then become the president of the United States. So what I want to do is keep the attacks focused on her radical agenda. That will remind people how terrible that agenda has been thus far under Joe Biden. That will remind people how terrible this country could still yet get if she gets into the Oval Office. If we do that, we will likely win in November. And that means we can get back to building our economy, building our wallets, and building America's future. So the first thing I want you to do is go to the Daily Mojo, download that smartphone app, and make sure that you have notifications enabled. And the second thing I want you to do is to keep the discussion focused on how bad and how radical the Kamala Harris agenda will be. It's not an America that you or I want to live in, so let's make sure that we don't have to. We'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day.
Phil Bell's Morning Update is only on the DailyMojo.com.